Hey, it's Wednesday. It is February the 9th, and I am yet again in the study room, not because my roommate is doing any work. She's just in her PJs already, and I thought it would be weird to film her. It's really cold, so that's why I'm bundled up. There's a window. You can't even see my hand. Whatever, it doesn't matter. There is a window in front of me to my right. It's very cold and it's leaking cold air. So I thought you should know that I am suffering for you guys. My video got cut short last week, and I kind of want to say I'm sorry. I thought I was editing it, but I was not at all. I don't know how to use iMovie yet. So I'm just gonna do this straight through, and I hope that you can tolerate my silly ums and my fidgeting. I just kind of wanted to clarify for you, Jamie, that I'm not so much into music anymore. I still do go out to shows and help out and do stuff, but it's definitely not a priority as it once was. Definitely more academically focused now. And it's not that I ignored academics at the time, I just guess I didn't really give them the kind of consideration that they deserve, at least what I now consider they deserve, because I get to study what I like, basically, and it's fun. So I try not to miss class, not because I'm scared of a drop GPA or anything, just because I like class. I am into music still though, and it's been a lot of classical works. Oh my god, somebody's knocking. It's been a lot of classical works lately and scores. I tracked down, I tracked down the Prince of Egypt score. I don't even remember what inspired me to find it, but I was like, oh, I remember that. And it's actually really interesting to go back and listen to. Band-wise, I'm into Ginger Midgets and Honey and the Attillas and SoCal. I highly recommend all three. So if you're interested for anything new, go check them out. Ginger Midgets only have 3 songs, and you can only find them through either Ricardo, Chandler, or Camille's Tumblrs. But I will hook you up if you like that, if you're into it. I'm into it, so just wanted to tell you that, I guess. I guess I'm gonna update you on my week, or what I remember. Lately, all my days seem to be meshing into one, and it isn't even that like coursework is so heavy that I'm like losing my mind. It's I just run on a really weird schedule, and I don't know, I lose time. So today I woke up really early, or what is now really early for me. I used to get up a lot earlier in the year, and I don't know why I'm complaining now, but it was like hellish. And I woke up at 8:50 in the morning. Ew. And I thought I was awake, but I was not at all. I was still sleeping. And I'm sorry. My hair is silly and it's really, really dirty. So I'm trying to hide this so you don't see it. That didn't work. That's okay. So I woke up at 8:50, or I thought I woke up, and I was still sleeping in my bed, and I had a dream that I was getting dressed in like normal clothes, and I brushed my teeth and everything. Yeah, that was not true. I actually woke up at like 9:02, and I was freaking out because I had to go. I didn't have to go. A director came and showed his documentary to us, and I was really interested in the topic, and I actually really wanted to go. And a friend left some of her stuff in my room, or the room next to me, so I collected it the night before. This early morning, around 3, and then I brought it to her because her class it was mandatory that she go. But I was really interested, but I liked it. He was really, I don't know, not cautious, but sensitive, I suppose, about our questions. but it definitely didn't subtract from the experience, I guess. I did that this morning, and then I meant to go to lunch, but I didn't. I came back to my room and I finished the work that I was supposed to do last night for today. And then I went to class. I came back from class. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I'm so tired. Came back from class, made a couple phone calls with a couple of friends about visiting somebody who's half an hour away. I don't know. I did that until about dinner time, cleaned, did a little bit of laundry. It wasn't very thrilling. After dinner, I went to one of the groups I'm in called LI, and it stands for Lyrically Inclined, and it's kind of a slam poetry group. And I am not a poet at all, I would like to say, but I like poetry a lot. I guess that's something to add to the list that I like. I like poetry. I'm big on Keats and Yeats, and that's not at all slam poetry, which is kind of weird that I go, but there's some really awesome, talented people there that I like to listen to. I share sometimes, but I'm not a poet. I'm definitely a flash fiction writer, so. And then after that, I came home and I called my parents because they got a phone call that I'd been in the infirmary, which is not at all true. So we have to investigate into what that was all about. I have no idea. So since then, I was working on that my course plan for the next year, and then I had my visit with my academic advisor. He's also been my professor. I suppose it would be more formal for me to call him my professor. I'm sorry if you find this. But now I'm talking to you guys. I guess that's it. That's what happened to me today. I'm sorry. I'm really dull, but one of these days I will make a point to harass my roommate, and then you can see my room. It's really funny if you are into Scott Pilgrim at all. When they survey Scott's items in the apartment and then Wallace's, basically I'm Wallace. Like, all the shit is mine. It's I think it's just because she's from California and because I'm closer to home. Whenever I do go home, I bring more and more stuff, and I don't know why. It's funny to me. That's not at all. That sounds terrible. I'm sorry, Valeria, if you watch this. I'm sorry that you're Scott, even though being Scott isn't anything to be sorry about because he's pretty cool. I guess I'll leave you on that.